Right.
And you make your decisions of what you want to do,
Yeah.
what you believe in a God, how you want to live your life, how you want to improve the different areas of your life. It's
Right.
not, there's no point of like, somebody says, this is how you have to believe, and that's it. It's not, that's not how it works. If that was how it worked, I mean, everybody could fucking leave and do their own thing.
Right.
It's not it. It's a group activity that all push a common purpose of helping people help themselves and help others.
You know, a lot of people, the thing is, it's hard to get valid data from the people within the church because there's, you know, policies against putting out bad PR. You know, ex-Scientologists, you know, people who were in the church say, the people that, you know, were ethic officers and things like that constantly say, you know, they put people, you know, like if you leave, you're going to be a degraded being. You won't be able to get a job at McDonald's. You know, we're going to declare you. You know, you won't be able to, you know.
That's not how it works. If a person wants to leave, they leave. The church helps them leave. They help them find a place to live. They help them find a job.
What if they get pregnant?
They leave. They decide what they want to do.
They don't tell the person they're not on purpose. They're not.
No, there's this very specific reason. People do that. They get pregnant. They have kids. Okay, they leave. It's not really much to it.
So nothing bad happens in the Church of Scientology.
What do you mean bad?
Like everything, it's just hunky-dory. Except the head ethic officer assaulted my camera. Where's Gigi Scudolari? He never came down to shake my hand, did he? Not very ethical. You're running alongside him and stuff. I never forgot that. You guys never took responsibility for that. So, and you're gonna leave one day.
I am?
Yes. One day you're gonna leave.
But what if I don't want to leave? What if I'm happy with what I'm doing?
Then that's fine. Be happy with what you're doing. But look at both sides.
But why can't?
And make sure
why can't you accept that?
You could.
Why
I have
can't you accept that?
What do you mean?
You
I
still
can't
come
accept
back
it?
trying to say I'm gonna leave.
Where you will.
If you told me, Andy, I'm gonna be a priest or a monk or whatever, and I'm gonna do this for the rest until I feel I don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
And I'd say, okay, cool, go and do it.
But you're gonna want a family one day. You're gonna want to spend time with your wife.
Nobody says I don't.
Right. Well, you're not gonna be able to. Those purposes are gonna conflict. Being in the church and having a family.
But they don't. If I tomorrow got my wife pregnant.
Yeah.
And I decided I'm going to leave the Sea Earth, I would go and say, I'm going to leave the Sea Earth.
Okay.
And I would do the things I need to do to leave. I would turn over my functions of what I do in security.
Okay.
I would leave. It's not that hard.
Okay, good. Glad you have a positive attitude towards it.
But you don't believe me. I'm not. I don't.
No,
I
believe you'll exactly do that. I mean, if it hopefully when that time comes, you'll make the right decision and you won't be pressured. Hopefully the external pressures won't get, you know.
You're not.
You'll resist.
You're not.
I hope for your sake, the external pressures on you to change your mind otherwise don't exist. You know, hopefully you're correct that you can just leave on your own volition.
I can.
Okay, good.
I can. There are people that have had problems, yes, when they wanted to leave, and they've made problems for themselves to leave. That's all that happened.
The church hasn't made problems for them?
Jenna, whatever happened with her, there were some things that happened. Okay, fine. Yes, it was not handled correctly. Yes, there were things that both people did wrong.
Okay.
What's the problem? Like,
well, that's the first time you ever admitted that.
People make mistakes. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. I'm not out here trying to say I'm a Scientologist and I never do anything wrong.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that the church never does anything wrong.
Well,
or that
I'm glad you're
things are
saying
done
that.
incorrectly or whatever.
I'm glad you're saying that. That's good.
It's like we don't. I'm not here to be some like ivory tower of person to say, oh, great.
Good.
It's not anything other than that.
Good.
I didn't call it. It's probably coming to this girl.
Oh, yeah.
She's She's on some serious drugs.
She seemed like she was like.
She was totally.
She was either drunk or just high, but probably
both.
Yeah, probably drunk with a couple pills mixed in. Gotta keep the body clean. You only get one, you know. It's like a temple, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Gotta take care of it. Yeah. I'm against drugs. I'll tell you that much.
You should stand out here on a Saturday night at 2 a.m. You would see.
Yeah. Is it any different than a Sunday night at 2 a.m.?
It's a lot different.
Really? All right, I'll be here Saturday night at 2 a.m. Hey, you invited me.
On that side of the street.
You invited me, man.
I invited you.
Yeah, you did.
I just said you wanted
you said
to
you
see
should
drugs.
you should stand out here Saturday night at 2 a.m.
No,
I'm like,
you should be out here.
I will be out here. And thank you for the suggestion.
But you're already going to be down at the.
Hey, that was a real friendly dissent. You said right. You should be here.
Okay, fine. I said it. I said it.
You said it, baby.
You happy? I said
You know what? What if I'm out here 2 a.m. and I bring my friends?
Which ones?
My friends. You know what kind of friends I have?
Gary and these guys? I don't think Gary's out that late.
I'll bring my buddies. Hey, what do you think of the... Were you around when the golden age of tech was introduced?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the golden age of tech was introduced, right? Mm-hmm. And they, you know, the people that went through OT7, right? Mm-hmm. And then they had the you know, event, mm-hmm. When they introduced it. And, you know, they say, you know, like, you're only using like 5 tools or the 30 tools in OT7. So they re-released it, and they made everything go back to it, but they made everyone pay for it. Mm-hmm. Isn't that out exchange?
I don't know.
Like, you know, like, I paid for something, it's defective, right? Let's say I bought a VCR, right? Mm-hmm. And it's defective. And, you know, and you like, not only like you went through it for 7 years, you know, sec checking, all the things, right? You know, like, it's like, dude, this VCR is defective. And then finally, after 7 years, I know, that's defective. It always was defective. But here's this new VCR, and we'll sell it to you for, you know, $30,000. You know what I mean? Isn't that out exchange? Isn't that what criminals do?
I mean, I wasn't.
That's what criminals do.
I wasn't part of that, so I don't know.
Right.
I mean.
But you were around during that time. You can ask about it.
When the golden age of tech came out.
You can ask about it.
Yeah, I can ask.
I mean, those people didn't get OT7 for free, which they should have. After they've done it and were on the level for 7 years, they should have got it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
But I don't know the circumstances of how that worked or what they did.
Right.
They could have given a discount, or they could have said, well, because you're at law, then you do this and that or something. I don't know.
Right. Okay.
I haven't done those levels, so I don't know.
Right on.
I don't know how that
all works, yeah.
Exchange-wise. So.
Okay. All right, I'm just asking. It's just theoretical, so
Sure.
you know, so that. How about they just re-release the basics?
Do you know why they did?
Yeah, because they blamed it on a suppressive person 50 years ago or something.
Suppressive person did what?
Was he transcribing off the tapes?
And he did what? I'm just asking, what do you...
Well, what I know of the situation is he was transcribing the tapes, and I think he didn't transcribe them correctly. So you guys but that's the 4th time you guys re-released it.
Re-released what?
The basics. It's the 4th time.
No. It's the first time.
No, it's the first time since you've been around. It's the 4th time they released the basics.
The basic books, no.
The basic books, yes.
In chronological order, no. It's the first time. They basically took the original book that was last published.
Right.
And they took the original writings of L. Ron Hubbard.
Right.
And compared the two together.
And it was off.
Page for page, and it was off. Because the transcriber took what L. Ron Hubbard said in certain areas and rewrote it, which made the terminology and made things different. So then they corrected that and said, this is what LRH wrote in 1950 when he wrote Dianetics.
Right.
That's all that happened. And they went and verified the rest of the books and said, okay, are these other ones the same way? Yes, they are. So then they corrected them.
Okay. if they recorrect them, because they make a lot of money when they release a basic book, because every Scientologist had to buy that whole package of books again.